To get started programming in Python, we need to set up the Python environment. The good news is everything is free to download and install and use on your computer. So let's go to python.org. We're going to download all of the tools that we'll need to write our own programs in Python. Then we're going to install Python on our own computer. We can install on a Mac, on PC, Windows, Linux, Raspberry Pi. You can even install Python on an Android device. And then we'll test Python with a short program. So first of all, let's go to python.org. Just open any web browser and go to python.org. And when you come to the main page, you'll be able to open up downloads. So under downloads, you notice that there are Windows, Mac OS, and other platforms. I'm on Mac OS, so I'll download Python 3.6.1. It'll take just a couple of moments to download Python onto your machine. When it finishes, you run the installer for Python. It may take just a moment for Python to download onto your machine, but once you have Python downloaded, you should be able to run the installer. And this will install Python on your computer so that you'll be able to run your own programs that we write throughout this course. On the PC version, you'll also want to add Python to your environment variables. But on the Mac version, we'll run it just as it is. It takes just a few moments to run and install. When Python finishes installing, it'll tell you it was successful. You can close. I'll keep the file for later. And then you should be able to run it. And on Windows, you'll be able to find this under your programs, and you'll find idle. On a Mac, we should be able to find the idle editor. And when you run Python the first time, you'll get a welcome screen for the Python shell. Now let's test Python by running a short Hello World program. We can say print Hello World, and Python will respond with Hello World. In fact, you can even type in Chinese characters right into the command line shell in Python. If I print Ni Hao, Python will respond with Ni Hao. Very good. All right, so now that you have Python up and running, let's see how we can write a program in Python, and then we can store it and run it for later. We'll do that in the next lesson.